Hello guys, welcome back again with a new video, Vampyr Part 2. So last time we enjoyed playing this game, and yes, we have to finish because it's a beautiful game actually, to be honest, and I did enjoy playing it and hope you enjoy watching it. So let's finish it, why not? Take me to hospital. Okay, let's finish. Let's do it. We're looking for a citizen. Don't forget your vampire senses. Yeah, okay. Hospital. Alright.
You can do better than that.
I cannot run over here, I don't know why. I believe it's a video sense.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the secret of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
I was looking around to see what's going on here, except these two was fighting. One is dead.
Oh, come on, you bastard!
Shut the fuck, bitch.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Okay, I'll be more pretty.
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry.
Okay.
I'm in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Health. Okay. Okay. Press and press glass. Alright. LP. Okay.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
So I'm controlling his mind now. Great. Awesome. Blood retrain leads your prey into the shadows. Just read. Should I go here? No, I can't. So basically, I have to be here. Yeah. Release. Well, press A to embrace, play out, or release. Let's do it. Bon appetit. Go to heaven.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
I can't. Shit, I'm bad.
To taste a life, to embrace his most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Where am I going now? Into the people hospital, so let's do it. Let's see first what's going here, except now people are dying here, what? Okay. Let's go into the hospital. What's up?
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thanks.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reid. Your office has been prepared.
I have a question.
I would like
for
to
you.
ask a few questions first.
Sure. What is my room? Who is Mr.?
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
A little bit.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Okay.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Okay.
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Okay. Where's my room?
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thanks.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Goodbye. 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 Let me go. Let me go. Okay. Alright, let's go.
Dr. Swansea is right.
Second floor.
This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Daily route.
I cannot enter.
No, she said second floor. This is the second floor, no? Yeah, she said this is my name in the door, so I'll try to take me down to find your office on the second floor. Okay. Is this? Oh, this is not my room.
It's
again.
locked, all right.
Yeah, I know. So
This must
is-
be the place.
Yeah.
It's
that's-
definitely away from prying eyes.
That's my
Relegated
room,
to the
my
shadows.
office.
A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Yeah, you are lucky. So guys, let's explore our room. Memories again. Okay. How much? Oh yeah. Okay. Let's do some repair. Okay, okay. Health is more important. I don't have enough? Oh, okay. Leave it enough. You will want to cancel because no. Of course not. Let's confirm it. Okay, so basically some updates. Okay. That's back. Alright. Is there anything we can do here except
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Where is water? Where is water? Where is it? Okay, I'm not a big fan of reading, so I'm gonna read all this. Reading is good, but not for me. I love to watch and listen at the same time, so this is how I learn. Anyways, let's find water. We take this water for the flowers. No, we can't. Water. Come on. How can I do it? Williams, Bishop, blood. Ah, we need to analyze the blood. Williams, Bishop, blood, and to work. Alright, so I should go now. Let's see what he accept. Yeah, money. It's always good. Look at the work bench. This is the workbench. Okay. Alright. It's not. What a mess. Okay, anyways, this is no. We don't want to leave here, except we need to find the gold bench. Should ask her. Ma'am, I need your help. Show me where is the workbench, please, lady.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name
Hello,
is Pippa
pretty.
Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse?
Trust me,
What if in the
you
end,
didn't see the
nobody was
COVID-19 yet.
spared?
It's even worse, trust me.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
That's true. Okay, let's back. How you have been? Okay.
How long have you been a nurse?
Or
I'm
long
a
enough to
detective
see
now.
that the epidemic is
Put
winning.
I put more,
And no matter how
lot of
qualified
questions
you
and
are,
I ask a lot.
don't tell me
To
you'll
understand
change
what's
that.
going on. What you surprised?
You'd be surprised what dedication can achieve, Nurse Hawkins. In medicine, sometimes we're just a
There's
test
test
result away
results from medical. Yeah, that's true.
Sorry, Doctor.
That's
I don't want to
bitter.
sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Okay, I'll be back.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Nice to talk with you. To meet you, nurse. Okay, where is the fucking... Okay, we are in the good way. Well, okay, if you see the map up there, 15 meters, 12, 8, 6, no, what a minute. 5 meters, no. Okay, 10 meters now. Ah, yeah, we found it. Yeah. No?
To calm the children, Ellen. As for me,
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, can I ask her? This is
What can I
Simmers.
do for you, Doctor?
Ah, it's you, boss.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
That's great. I have to remember names. I have a bad memory, by the way, guys. I don't remember names. But still.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reid, yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd.
Nice to
Welcome
meet you.
aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swans's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Thank you
busy
for
now.
your time. We'll talk later.
Yeah, we will. Maybe I will drink your blood, who knows. Depends in my mood. Okay, so basically, there's a small problem here, is finding the way to Bishop. Walk, dash 8, am I supposed to walk? Ah, so we need to go over here. Am I in the right way, or I'm just lost here, I guess? I'm walking in a circle, this is funny. Let's go upstairs and see, maybe. Maybe 50 meters. 13, 25. Okay, maybe here. 12. What the fuck I'm doing? Basically, there's nothing to all this here except can I do it? How can I do it? I'm wasting time here. Okay, no problem.
It's locked.
Next. 51 medical file. No. So I'm lost. Guys, I'm lost. I'm lost again. Okay. So from here I'm far. Okay. Some patient guys. No, I'm wasting your time, except, you know what, you all
I cannot enter.
fun. If looking.
Please come back later.
Fuck you, always busy. Where's the workshop, anyways? Workbench. Find a sign or something like that to understand what I'm doing or where I'm going. Funny thing, we cannot ask nurses about this. She's a patient?
Good evening, miss.
She's a patient.
I'm Dr. Reid, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital.
Okay.
And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal.
What is that?
And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reid, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Really? How can I believe you?
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Supposed to believe you now?
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I
She
right?
is.
Miss Howe?
She
It's
blows
only
her mind.
to hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden.
No, this lady is mad. This is obvious.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white.
No.
I'm speaking of the men and women.
If you can see the sign there,
For I am a vampire.
I see.
don't in
Don't
public.
worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make
there's
sure
a
they
disease
leave you
now.
alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Now when coronavirus don't touch. If you understand what I mean. Anyways, let's go. She's mad.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark. To
She's
your
crazy. Maybe I will turn into a vampire, maybe. Who knows? You know me. I'm a good person. I love to help. I like to help. Like. Shit was doing. And the funny thing is, they said 10 meters, 9, 8, 6, 6, 5. Where am I supposed to go now? Find out with spying. Tell. Okay. Wrong target. Okay. There's a small problem here is what the fuck just happened? Whoa. Really? I was lost and just like that I am dead right now, something like that. I'm defeated, to be honest, because I'm a vampire, supposed to be dead. Except the sun can barely know if you understand me. Anyways, where am I now? There's a person that just kicked my ass. We need to do something very important first. Yeah, need to remember to fight. Alright, so basically find out who's spying on Tim. Okay, that's the new target. Wrong target.
So many deaths.
So let's back and see that bastard who just kicked my ass a few minutes ago. Believe me. You can hear his voice from here. Oh, fuck you, motherfucker. Die. Shit, really? Woo, he's strong, to be honest, you know. What's going on? I mean, yeah, basically I have to work out in my body, I guess, to... Well, there's something I have to do, that's obvious. So, I'm weak, so I need some blood, I guess, so... Let me see what I can find here. Something special. Okay, well, I need blood. To be honest, I need blood.
But in circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Doctor.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reid? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
Okay.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived.
Okay.
But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you
I'm
such
using
a
my
bad
trick now,
first
measure.
impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
Okay.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
Okay.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick.
Just
Be sure that I'll
weird.
talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reid. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
So this is her son.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reid. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here, then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Okay, we'll leave you in
I
peace
have
for
to
now.
go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Don't waste your time with me.
No, well, actually. You're interested? Okay. Anyways. Now you again. So basically, we need to find that nurse. She has been suspicious now.
Daily routine.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reid. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss.
I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do it for you?
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
It's painful.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself.
Okay.
I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Okay. Let's go. That's the.
Goodbye for now, Mr.
See you later, man. Maybe I'll help you on. What is this? Ah, we finally
Good
found
evening,
you.
Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reid, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognized Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke. Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks. And I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
We will. Certainly we will.
It's locked.
Daily route.
Kilometers. 6 kilometers. I won't go to fight with that man again. I'm not ready yet to fight that monster, to be honest.
It's locked, all right.
I believe I'll find something here. Nothing?
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
All right. Oh shit! Yeah. Fresh blood. Yeah, great. Is dead? Or is he? No. He's there. Okay. I'm gonna do something for him, except motherfucker. Alright. There's nothing here. Drink your blood, bitch. Okay. There's someone here I can smell it. Another mess.
I cannot enter.
Yeah, you can't.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should...
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reid. Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Jadana. Now,
Indian.
I'm just
Great.
Mr. Jadana.
Namaste,
Broker
guys.
and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean? You used to be a doctor. Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Let's do it. Let's trade.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful. never ceases to amaze me how you, the dead...
It's locked, all right.
Good evening, Dr. Reid. Such a pleasure to see you again.
I need to buy something.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Let's say we want to buy this. Okay, I sold them all the shits before, so basically the strong analytic and integrate the route of the user. Let's do this one also.
Never ceases to amaze me how you, the dead...
So I need to find vampire hunters that sounds our enemies, I guess. Close door. "25 kilometers, 15 kilometers. Well, that's what is funny. I'm always here. Except.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reid.
Okay, let's look.
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
I'm all right. Considering the state of this place, I should consider myself lucky, I guess.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I have a strong pain in my neck.
So tired.
I can ask this doctor.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reid. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Nice words, but...
And you are?
But people always say nice
Strickland.
words.
Dr. Thoreau Strickland.
All right.
I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reid.
Really?
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic,
It's too much information to remember, to be honest, but we need to investigate on this hospital.
Do you need help with anything?
There's so much going on.
Well,
find
yes,
hundreds.
maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reid. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Alright. Local, okay, we got... Thanks. I need everything we have here, except where's the address you give us? So we have... Okay.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland. Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reid. Can I be of any help?
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
No personal questions, I feel lost, to be honest. I feel so... lost. Hello, Bester.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reid.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reid, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
I don't see any reason why I should justify my actions to you.
That's true, Dr. Reid. The only judge has to be yourself. The question is, are you judging yourself hard enough?
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd. If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but
Yeah,
I have
that's
heard
true.
about you, Dr. Reid. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital, instead of a burden.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
Read this back.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
I'm still trying to find... something very important. We need to ask her again what her
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Seriously?
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my
I
body
feel lost, to be
crumble
honest,
from the
guys. It's
inside as my
too much
flesh cracks
information,
and
you know, in
fades.
this hospital, and I need to figure out who's the
Botulinum
hunters.
within my drying veins.
Still,
I need new blood.
you know what to do.
I see.
Have
you
ever
ever
heard
heard of Cotard syndrome?
Yes.
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Okay. It's back.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities. It's locked, all right.
Yeah, it's locked, and now it's just a problem. What to do, what to do. There's something here, there's 4 ways of temperatures, and I cannot know what is it. Shit, I'm dying. Shit. Okay, I'm dead. Alright. The problem here is 30 meters away from here, you know. If you see, I'm trying to get close from what I have to do. Except, I don't know what to do in this case. Then, 10 meters, you see. Okay, that's not good.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Okay, I'll save.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tibbets. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Alright.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
Okay. Thanks.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Man.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reid.
Yeah, everyone
I'm
involved me like
Hooks,
I'm fucking
the ambulance
famous.
driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reid. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old
You're
habits.
nervous.
No need to explain, Dr. Reid. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Yeah.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reid. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
If you have money.
It's safer here than anywhere else in the East End.
Find out who's spying on Tim. And this is so hard. Not your
I'm
game.
quite busy right now, Dr. Reid.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later. Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reid.
Nothing to ask her.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Okay.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Goodbye. Something going on and I need to understand it, you know. It feels so real. I mean, playing this game and investigating all that and trying to find the truth and all this, you know, makes you feel like
What can I do for you,
you're
Doctor?
living these moments, you know, if you understand what I mean. You know, nothing for
Thank
now.
you, Nurse Crane.
When I suspicious about you. We already spoke. We talked together, so I need to find something, you know. I mean, this. How can I explain it for you guys? I mean, this. Okay, let's find out. This is a map. A map said go for 13 meters if you can see it up there. Just don't walk. Okay. Trying to find out something here. A minute. Can we open this door? No, we can't. Come on. See what I mean? 100 meters. Now it became 100 meters, except the problem is when you go there, you don't find nothing. So try to stick around here, and I'm wasting time, to be honest. Oh shit. Oh, come on, man. Yeah. Some fresh blood. So you're so dead, motherfucker. Not you. Not you. Run away, man. Run away, you're alone. Whew! I just came from there with a miracle. Danger again. Shit. 1 minute. And blood. Okay, blood is always good. Oh, can we rescue this woman? No? She's dead. Not you guys.
It's locked. It's locked.
Not now.
I cannot enter.
Something in my room that I need to discover. The problem I cannot. It's hard, not very easy as expected. Just try to find it. What should we do? lot of things to develop my skills. Okay, that's obvious. Let me do it. Okay. So for now, the following night. Okay, we spent 1 hour just wasting time. To be honest, and I did waste your time, guys. Except we are discovering stuff here. Okay. I'm trying to be honest. Discover it. Basically, we did narrative.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching.
The next night.
The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night.
Yeah, let's do it.
I have so much time now.
Series.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from mortals.
Okay.
But what about my thirst for blood?
And,
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Sorry. There's nothing here.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital.
Do we have a
small
key
door
now?
at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Is this the way? Is this the way? No, not the way. Is it the old morgue? So I need to go back from here. Was it here? No? Not here. Maybe here. Yeah, it's here. Great. Well, looking for a citizen, don't forget your vampire. Looking, no, I'm not looking for nobody for now, except I wasted 1 hour just try to find what's going on. It wasn't easy. Okay, let's look around. what I'm looking for now. Okay. Find useful medicals, okay. Find some furious train. Find some green. Find some sodium. So I need to find for medical stuff. That's what I came here for. Anyways, let's look, let's try, let's find what we can find. Okay. And this is a big hospital, okay guys, you know that, you can see it. Shit, I feel lost again. Am I in the same place? Okay, let's look at the map. The map said there's something here, okay? Something here. There's nothing. There's something here. Upstairs, I believe. Something here. Oh, I have been here before. Let's try to find
It's locked.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it's locked. Shit. Not even tried one. This is so dead, motherfucker.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Okay, it's blood, that's what you have to know. I need blood. Stay alive. Okay. Alright.
It's locked, all right.
I can hear someone here screaming or something like that. So, I'll see. Let me figure out. Okay.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Yes, that's true, but basements mean I need to fight again. Like that's sick, to be honest, guys. If you're cold.
I cannot enter.
Yeah, okay, let's go to the basement, I guess. Let's try to figure out what is going on here.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers.
But I put all this
Popular
shit.
as they are ineffective.
I mean, it's taking all
But
what you can
they
find.
do
Except
contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
where did he put them? I'll come back. Okay. Basement, so let's go to the basement, I guess. We may have found something there. Wait a minute. There's someone here, I just saw him. I saw something there, except I'm not sure. Oh my god, what the fuck I just found again. Anyways, let's try.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Die. Okay, the basement is full of vampires. Bad one at least. Okay, there's something here, I'm sure. Wait a minute, yeah, there's someone here. Die, motherfucker. Still need something, we still need something. I believe we still need something. Find some. Okay, I'm not going. Someone here. There's a dead body here, I guess.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips.
Investigations? Again,
some sort of
investigation.
drug overdose, perhaps?
Okay.
The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean.
Dr. Dexter.
But the chest has been reopened. Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful.
It was successful, but he's dead.
Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Yeah. Oh, well, fuck him. I'm sorry.
It's locked.
Okay, there is something here again. Something here again. Sodium. What is sodium in this shit? Just trying to find something here. So I got new techniques. What the fuck, motherfuckers, like this one? Wait a minute. There's some sodium here. Okay. Oh my god! Wait a minute. Shit! Two motherfuckers. Flesh. Give him what he deserves, motherfucker! Shit! 2 against 1, motherfuckers, that's not even fair. But I'm good enough to fight you all, motherfuckers. Free blood. Ah, shit! You're so strong. Woo! That was so fucking hard, to be honest. I was expected to fight 2 vampires that's so strong than me. Okay, I need some help. I need to throw someone to a vampire to help me here, you know what I mean? Okay. Look who is here. Motherfucker. Relax. 1 minute. Saw something here, yeah. Relax, relax, man. Relax. There's someone here, I saw it. Okay, now is the worst moment in my life again. Oh, you motherfucker. I did. Ah! Yeah, use your brain, Ahmed. Use your fucking brain! Shit! Die, you motherfucker. Shit!
Skulls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger.
Yes.
To drink blood is so tempting.
I have to get strong. That's truth. That's true. I have to get strong. Craft the tunes for each shift, okay. Okay. I believe I finished it. Okay, done. Brain the particular page wrong, okay. I believe I did finish here. I have to come back. Can you hear this bastards? They're screaming. So, first of all, I need blood. I need blood, to be honest. I've been here before. Okay, almost. Okay. So we can't open this room. Oh shit. Motherfucker. Piece of shit. Yeah, we did finish this shit, okay? You were using work Pembroke, which is available in every hideout. Okay. Okay, that was hard. Where should I go now?
Good evening, Dr. Reid. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidala.
No.
Good evening, Dr. Reid. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidala.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor.
Yes.
Did you find anything of value?
Yeah.
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now,
Thank
this
you.
patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Okay.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Blood quality. Mission complete.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
No idea.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswell.
The hospital seems to be falling apart. But in the circumstances,
Motherfucker.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reid.
Really? Okay, later,
Thank
man.
you for your time.
I will talk to you soon. Yeah, trust me, I will talk with him later. Maybe I will drink his fucking blood. Remember, citizen blood, okay? Edgar Slogan, okay? I'll talk with Edgar Slogan. Where is he? He just let it go. He was here. Hello, bitch. How are you doing?
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reid.
Got some information from her. Maybe not yet. Still
Goodbye,
not yet.
Nurse Hawkins.
Okay, where is no vampire? She's not, by the way.
Disgust on every street corner.
Not you.
Daily routine.
Not you.
It's locked, all right.
Not you.
I cannot enter.
They had me more. I told you guys. I didn't remember with ways and stuff. But he's here. I remember that. I was just in the room a few minutes ago. He was with his mom. Maybe here? Not here, not here, not here, not here. Anyways, not a problem at all.
I will not let you down, my boy.
I'm lost. Shit. Damn, I'm lost again. Not again. Okay, 25, 40, 37 meters. 86, 21, 16, 13, 8.
Damn. The pain.
Not you, I guess.
Good
No.
evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reid.
How close are you to Miss Hawcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next
I see.
nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every
Okay.
time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of me blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
And it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Everyone wants to be a vampire.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
How long must I wait, damn it? Blaming me will not further your agenda, sir. How long's it going to take to fix me properly? A month? A year?
You have the right to disapprove of our methods, and you can kindly apologize when you're feeling better.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'll let you get some rest, then.
Okay.
Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reid.
Not you.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Where is your swagger? Is it you? I don't remember the name.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reid. Can I be of any help?
Okay, let's try. There's nothing you can help me with.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reid. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Daily routine.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
She lay herself, her soul. Okay,
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
I wish I could be sick again. Feel my blood boil with the fever.
Okay.
Hello again, Dr. Reid. I feel better already. Can I go soon?
Goodbye, Mr. Hammond. We'll talk again later. It's locked, all right.
Time has lost its effect on me, but the suffering continues.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reid has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before.
Finally
at
found
the
you,
Rockefeller
bitch.
University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Corcoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
So you are honest.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
Hey, that's looking interesting.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
I believe it's enough.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Let's find Doctor Edgar's. I believe it's upstairs now. I know what I'm looking for. Finally. Okay, there's somewhere here I can remember his office is here. Maybe here?
I cannot enter.
Not here. Yes. Okay, finally
Please,
meet.
Jonathan, come in.
Finally meet once. I just don't
Fascinating,
remember the names.
is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
Okay. It was very comfortable and okay.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence. If revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Okay. What did first off the hospital? Why don't I go to my room and try shit and try to update my skills. It's better for me. Okay, let's update my skills, weapons, all that to protect my shit from the selling device. Level up. Great. So 5,000. 600. Okay. Not easy to update. Okay. So let's go to find who? So to the hospital. Manufacturer.
It's locked.
No. Find out. Spy intel. Okay, I will do it. Too much tasks in the center. Twenty 3 minutes. Not you. It was not you. Maybe it's you, who knows?
Good evening, Dr. Timmons.
Ah, that's you.
Dr. Reid, any good news to share?
Let me see. Olivia.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
I have no time for such triviality, my dear colleague. We're here to save lives.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No, we must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more, unto the breach.
He looks so good, man.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
Yeah, she is.
She should not have told you that. I will have a word with her.
You don't have to blame her for her honesty.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may listen to.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reid. This hospital does not lack talented
Through
people.
my eyes, they look
just
fucking
lacks
red. Oh, nobody even saw that.
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets.
Anyways, thanks, Dr. Tibbets. Okay, let's talk with the one who's responsible. Oh,
Flew
she's a
took my dear
lady.
wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough.
She's dying.
Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Big thanks for all
Good evening,
nurses
Dr.
around the
Reid.
world because
It's a pleasure to see
you
you.
are angels, guys.
You
You're
seem
the best,
surprised.
to be honest.
Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
Okay.
You're a
She's
vampire.
beautiful.
The lady who saved me that night.
Yes, she is.
Before vanishing into
Save
thin
us,
air.
man.
I remember you from the
Beautiful.
pub with Dr.
So
Swansea.
beautiful, guys. She's
Indeed.
a good choice.
Allow me to introduce myself formally this time.
My name
is Lady Ashbury.
Okay.
I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Okay, that's some pain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reid. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Okay. Let's talk to the who's in the hospital. Okay. Where is she? Where is she?
Perhaps I should consider the offer from that Callaghan fellow. They lack the resources. Some of the most brilliant minds in London at Pembroke.
Not you. Where is she?
The life running in your veins. This dead flesh needs it.
Oh, please spare me, Dark Queen.
Oh, found you. Hello, lady.
What? What is this? Who are you? Get out of my
room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reid, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reid, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam.
I'm
I
trying to
assure
be
you that
kind
I'm highly
as much as
qualified.
possible.
I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
Yeah, see you there. Old lady. Fine nurse. Fine nurse. Fine nurse.
The patients and staff might know something.
Me.
I'll start my investigation with them.
Patients?
Daily routine.
We're talking about nurses.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reid.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones.
Yes, I did.
Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
Okay, I'll just... I did ask her.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess.
Yeah, shut the fuck.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Okay, we'll speak with this one. We still need to find two more nurses. Where is the other one? So we have to find them all at once. Can we open this door?
It's locked, all right.
Yeah, we need the fucking key. There's another nurses here, so...
It's locked.
Hello, Vampyr. Oh, another nurse here. Hey, lady, 1 minute, please.
Good evening, Miss Brandon.
Good evening, Doctor.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Goodbye, nurse.
Yeah, we'll just try.
Call me if you need assistance.
Leave. Find nurse. Where's the other nurse?
Another night of the glorious battalion of
Pembroke. Is this you?
Dead flesh needs it.
Yeah, she's
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Oh, no.
Good evening, Dr. Reid.
I'm sorry, bye.
Goodbye, Nurse
Look, all the same English, all the same stuff. I have to find what I'm looking for.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
Just shut the fuck up. She's out from here. Can we open this door now? No, we can't. Okay, so.
You disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
Oh man. She's here somewhere except find it. She's somewhere here talking with a stranger. This dude is always talking. She's in here somewhere. I'm not sure what it is. She's here. Okay, I'm lost again. She's here somewhere, but she's hiding or something like that. Okay, let's try to enter from here. So, oh, right. Now I can enter my room from the back. Great. Awesome. That's right. She can be here also.
Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir.
Okay.
We were en route for the hospital, but... well, we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats. Can't stand them since the war, sir. Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survive the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend. Where was your friend the last time you saw him?
He went down by the canal. He didn't want to go to the hospital. I think he went to the sewers on purpose. So I couldn't go after him.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Oswald's best friend. We served in the same regiment, sir. We've taken care of each other since we came back from the front.
I have all the information I need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reid.
Don't worry, we're safe. No one is here. Relax.
What's that do?
Don't worry, we're safe.
I found you. I found you, nurse. Found you and I will catch you, don't worry. She's a little bitch. But still, I need to move over here from here. No.
He's mine!
I'm learning from my mistakes after all, as you can see.
Don't worry, we're safe.
You believe you're in safe. You're not safe, man. Coming to you. How can I jump? Okay. First, let's bring this. Let's try to. Okay, how can I go there? I can't jump from here, so basically, okay, I can go from over here.
to death so many times. Oswald.
I cannot enter.
Have you found Oswald?
Not yet, sir. I need more information first.
All right. What do you want to know?
This is a dangerous part of town.
What are you doing here? Yeah,
what are you doing here?
We were looking for the Pembroke hospital. Pete.
We both
need help.
Okay, just fast, please, because I'm...
Treatment, I mean. To get some sleep. Just need to feel better, sir.
I have all the information I need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reid.
Okay, now the problem here is how can I reach the bitch? Seriously. This door is not open. I cannot open it. She's far.
We're safe.
I've been here first, you know, but the problem... How can I avoid being killed and sit down, find a way to enter this place and again... Okay. So basically I have small problems how to cross the way. I can jump. There's a way from here.
It's locked, all right.
It's one of them!
Okay. We use this boat. Alright. No? No. No, 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 no. I just wasted my time again. That's a small problem that we have now. It's not small anymore. So I'll try to go to the other way, trying to find the way to this village. Okay. Ah.
So, Mr. Hooks and Nurse Hawkins are an item.
Yes.
Those two have hidden their affections well.
That's a good thing. Alright. I need to find the other nurse. Just the old nurse. I've been here. Not a good place to be. I mean, I was there before. So bad place. Meters actually, not kilometers, but the problem here is this my room?
It's locked.
Yeah. Well, the problem is here, but how can I go to?
Don't worry.
Yeah, she's the doctor we're looking for, but the problem is...
You're sure you don't
okay,
come back with me?
found the way to listen.
Nah, Art to see
Woo!
something at the
Finally, that was hard.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
She's just going like that? Crazy. Let's follow him. Let's follow this bastard, you know, just to know what's going on. This is going to be a long video, trust me. Too much events, too much walking, all that. Trying to understand what's going on.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor. What sort of creature is this?
Shit, what was that? Splinter! Splinter from Ninja Turtle. Shit. Fucking blood, motherfucker. one means a little bit of power. Die, you motherfucker. Oh no, come on. Come on. Shit. That. Oh my god. This is too much. Woo! I believe it's enough for us. Anyways guys, I believe it's enough, it's too much. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you like it. Please, if you like it, like, subscribe and share and all that. See you in the next video as soon as possible, because as you know, we have a big fight waiting for us. So yeah, see you in the next video. Take care of yourself, and I hope you like this video.